Well, let's go back to the weather now. We are, getting closer to the end of this stretch that, I don't know about you, I've been dreading since Lainey talked about. We won't get to freezing, 32 degrees until Thursday.
Did you just say you don't know about me?
Perhaps that was more of an expression where we do actually know that. You're like the iguana that falls out of the tree, right? And that happens in Florida, right? The deep south, they just can't take the cold, and they're alive. They just say, not right now, can't do it.
I think I've been called worse things. I'm the iguana that falls out of the tree, Lainey.
That's a thing, right? I didn't make that up.
Unusually cold, and a lot of folks real tired of that. A lot of folks say if it's going to be this cold, have it snow. Well, take a look at Graham, and you can see a little light coating of snow. Now, thankfully, the roads looking just a little bit wet there in parts of Alamance County, but we are concerned about slippery travel in the areas that did receive some snow. And of course, we are tracking this big southern winter storm and the cold air that is coming with it. This viewer photo, light snow in Trinity. Yeah, some of our southern communities that don't see a whole lot of snow getting some tonight. So thanks for sending in these photos. This from Debbie in Thomasville. You see that light coating on the car. Also in Liberty, that's a pretty picture, right? From Dwight, and from Misty in Sanford, North Carolina, where the totals were a little higher. Right now, we've seen 1/2 of an inch so far, about 1/4 of an inch or more in Asheboro, Greensboro, Thomasville, and Jamestown, and then about 1/10 of an inch in High Point. And most of this snow is shutting off, with the exception of our extreme southeastern communities. These are the reports of areas that saw snow today, and we knew we'd be on that back edge, and that's where there was a sharp cutoff between where you saw snow and where you didn't. And then you're seeing just to the south and east more than 1 inch in Troy, Chapel Hill, Raleigh as well. Those are snowfall estimates, and you can see the snow is still coming down in those communities. So we will continue to have that in the forecast through the overnight. As far as northwestern parts of the area, it is just cold and clear out there. And then to the east, boy, still some big snows from Columbia to Florence, Myrtle Beach, Wilmington, even the Outer Banks with snow already close to 1 inch in Kill Devil Hills. And you can see 1 to 3 inches on average has fallen so far over the eastern part of North Carolina. More on the way. Winter storm warning for that area. Winter weather advisory from Raleigh down to Charlotte. And yeah, it is cold enough for it to stick even at the coast. So you've got 25 in Myrtle Beach, 23 in Fayetteville. Notice Boone at 5, Galax at 14, and our temperatures in and around the Triad only got up to about 25 this afternoon, and we are still in the low 20s. We do have cold weather concerns. Cold weather advisory out for the Triad and for the foothills, and that is for wind chill values that get down into the single digits, if not below 0. In that extreme cold warning area, which is in the mountains, could have wind chill values as low as 15 below 0. So we're talking about frostbite, hypothermia. Make sure you are dressed in warm layers, protecting your face, protecting your hands if you do have to be out in it. Of course, best case scenario is not to go out if you don't have to. Forecast wind chill values below 0, like we talked about in our mountain communities, and then single digit. That's what it's going to feel like early tomorrow morning. And we do have a warm up, but it's not huge. Notice that we stay below freezing for your Wednesday. Forecasting highs in the mid to upper 20s, a light breeze. A lot of sunshine in the forecast. For the foothills, sunshine as well, with a high of 27. And in the mountains, we've got a high of 22. That morning temperature is 5. Remember, before you head out tomorrow morning, because of that cold air and some of that light snow out there, there could be some slippery roads. So just be careful if you're in the southeastern Triad. That cold air all the way to the south, even the folks in Florida not liking it at all. Tallahassee at 31 degrees. Tallahassee with just about 2.5 inches of snow. We're over a foot in New Orleans for snow, and that snow right now is tracking to the northeast over parts of North and South Carolina. So yeah, we're going to continue to add to the totals that you already see. Myrtle Beach not showing up, but the last report was 2 inches on the ground, and you can see some 2 to 3 in many of those areas. With the snow still coming down, we're going to add to that. This snow is going to continue to fall, at least for the eastern part of the state, through early tomorrow morning, and those snowfall totals, in addition to what they already have, will be adding several more inches of snow. So we're talking about maybe more than 6 inches of snow in coastal communities by tomorrow morning. Here's your 7-day forecast. We are warming up. Yes, we'll be back close to normal by Sunday with a high of 50, and we do have some sunshine toward the end of the week.